Hey, thanks a lot. It's Carl again. Okay, so today I just wanted to cover a quick topic. Today we had I actually had a call yesterday from Amos Karen. He had a question. He said, "Hey, look, maybe this would be a great topic to cover on the cast here today." So let me go ahead and hit up an objection that he received that maybe you've received in the past or you maybe will get soon. And if you have and you've successfully handled it, then great. If not, then hopefully this will be a way that you won't have this problem again. The objection was, we wanted to go ahead and list with you, but we want to exclude a couple people from the listing. So the reason why they do this is so if they're for sale by owner or an expired or they've got a friend or something like that who they think will actually buy the home, then they want to be able to sell the home to them directly without actually having to pay you a commission. Okay? Now there's two kinds of people who want to do this. Or I should say two kinds of exclusions. One is a general exclusion, all right, where you have anybody and everybody. If the seller finds their own buyer, then there's no commission, or maybe there's some kind of reduced commission. The second is where it's a very specific person exclusion, where they say, yeah, John Q. Public is going to, may want to buy my home. They had it for sale by owner. John Q. Public said that they wanted to buy it, and yet they've not heard from him. They want to be able to, have that right. So the question then is, well, what do I do with it now? Okay, do I just give them a general exclusion? Do I give them a specific exclusion? Whatever. Okay. Now, the thing I would tell you in my practice, okay, I do not give general exclusions. Okay, I don't let people go ahead and sell their property themselves, okay, and have it as an exclusive right to sell with me as well. Because then the question is, why would you do that? All right. They see your sign, all right, the buyer's driving by, they see your sign. They probably may even see a for sale by owner sign there, okay? So they're going to talk to the owner. They're going to call the owner up and say, hey, look, how much is the house? The owner's going to quote them a separate price altogether, unless you go with the realtor, and then it's going to be X price. Needless to say, the buyer's going to want to go direct to the seller, all right? That doesn't do you a lot of good, especially if you've been marketing the property for a while, okay? You don't get any money out of it. It's really a free way of getting their home on the multiple listing service. You've got some, companies out there who will put their property on MLS for, say, $500. Why would they do that when they can go straight to you, get a general exclusion, let them sell it themselves, and put it on the MLS for free? And it doesn't make any sense at all, okay? So don't do that. It's just really stupid, all right? Now, as far as the specific exclusion is concerned, I don't have a problem with doing that, okay? If it's a couple things. Number one, if it's named people, okay? So if they know who these people are, the names of them, okay, then I'll write it out. That's fine. If it's for a time period, like 2 weeks, okay, and I have the option, all right, to help. So, for example, you say, well, Mr. Seller, that's no problem. If John Q. Public wants to buy this house in the next 2 weeks, that's no problem. I'll be happy to go ahead and do the paperwork for you for X amount of percent or, a flat fee or whatever you negotiate with the seller. I think that's a good idea too, okay? The reason why I don't mind doing this, okay, is simply because I know what the odds are. The odds are that, and you know this, if you've been selling real estate for longer than a day, a motivated buyer, when they see a home that they like, they will go ahead, they will make an offer on that, and they'll make it usually within 24 hours. If they say they've seen this house a week ago and John Q. Public is, might be making an offer, I know odds are he's probably not. If he was going to do it, he would have done it by now, okay? Chances are. The other thing I know is that, because of the time frame involved, I can go ahead and tell the seller, look, that's fine if you want to have John Q. Public do it, and if he says he's going to do it within a week, then great. We can go back to John Q. and we can say, John, I'll tell you what, if you buy this home at this price, today it will be X price. But if you buy it a week from now, it will be Y price, okay? Because by that point, okay, my exclusion with the realtor for you is over, all right? You present that to the seller and you say, well, Mr. Seller, this actually is going to work out really well for you. Can I explain how? And so they'll say, well, yeah, sure. Why? How's that going to help me? Yeah, you see, what we do is I'll go straight to John and I'll tell John, look, John, here's the deal, okay? We have the house for sale at $105,000, okay? But I spoke with the owner, and the owner says if you buy this home within the next 7 days, if you put a contract in, you can have it for the low price of $100,000 or whatever, okay? I know I have a built-in buyer, okay? If this guy's really going to do it, then I have a built-in buyer. It's a sale. It's a no-brainer. It's a slam dunk, okay? If he's not serious, Mr. Seller, then we can get rid of it and move on, and we know we don't have to worry about it. Either way, you win. So would you sign the contract, please? Okay? That's the dialogue. And the thing about it is, you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's okay to give them a specific exemption as long as it's named, the people that they're going to do, the time is specific, and you have an option to help. If it's going to be an option where they say, well, look, if it's John Q. Public buys it the next 2 weeks and there's no commission starting, there's no commission owed, the deal's off or whatever with you, then that's a business decision that you have to make. And if you're on a team, check with your team leader, okay? If you're on your own, it's a business decision that you have to make to decide if you're willing to put in 2 weeks worth of work, on the offhand chance that John can come back and buy the house. So I hope that's been of value to you. I hope that that will answer any question that you have, and then we'll look forward to talking to you in future episodes. Thanks a lot, and have a powerful selling day. Bye-bye.